Hey everyone, I'm here today with the game Tiny Towns, which is a great little game by AEG, and Peter McPherson is the designer, and there's a couple expansions. I'm just going to play the basic game though, and have it on both cameras here so that you can see what I'm doing, and also because while I'm playing, I'm going to be eating some hot sauce from my friend Jason. Hopefully this doesn't make my nose run too much, because hot sauce tends to do that, plus it's winter and it's dry out. Anyways, that's too much personal information. Let's get playing the game. I'm going to go over the basics of it and we'll talk about how to play. So everybody, when you play, this plays up to 6 people. It also plays solo, so great game for lots of different groups. It's easy to teach, easy to learn. Everybody gets their own player board, and on the player board you're going to make your own little village, your own little town, where people are going to come and visit. And you're going to get resource cubes. You can either play it with the cards and do it that way if you don't like having somebody to choose, or if somebody can choose and then on the third round you get to pick your own, or you can just use the cards like the solo mode does. In any case, there's also some variations to help mitigate things like the cavern rules. The cavern rule helps you get some difference in there. But I'm going to use the base cards from the very first game, the teaching game, so that we can go over it, even though the game's been out for a while. Some of you may not have played it yet. Anyways, we're going to try that. We're going to try my friend Jason's hot sauces from Dragon's Breath hot sauce, because I like hot sauce, and I'm going to be eating those on some little, what are these called? The oyster crackers, saltines, because I'm in Cincinnati, and that's something that you eat with Cincinnati chili. So anyways, all that to say, Tiny Towns, great little game, great hot sauces. Let's have some fun. As you get your individual player boards and you get your resources, you put those on the board. And once you make the shape of something, and we'll go over what all those different somethings are, you can use those to build a building. So you're going to want to use those to build all these types of buildings. In this case, this would be like a cottage. So I can build a cottage, and then I would take that off, and then I would get the appropriate building and place it on there in one of those, any of those 3 spaces. But once it's there, it can't move. So the cottage goes there, and there's the cottage. Fun little building. So we have different buildings. We have the cottage. We have, if I can pick it up, we have the chapel, which gives 1 victory point. The victory points kind of look like a 4-leaf clover, but 1 victory point for each fed cottage. So, and they get fed with the farm. A farm feeds 4 buildings anywhere in your town, so probably need 4 cottages, right? The farm will feed those cottages, and then that gives points to the chapel. So synchronicity there. And then the tavern gets victory points based on how many of those you make. If you make 5 of those, you're going to get 20 points. That's a lot of points. You can get negative points in this game too. All right, the well is 1 victory point for each adjacent cottage. So build that next to some cottages, right? And the theater, which says 1 victory point for each other unique building type in the same row and column as the theater. Okay, so it likes diversity in town. And then the factory. When constructed, place 1 of the 5 resources on the factory, and when another player names this resource, you may instead use a different resource. In this case, I can use a different resource than one of the 3 that's out. Because in the solo game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be picking, I have 3 cards out in front of me. Right now it's wood, brick, and wheat. And no, I'm not playing Catan. But as I have those out in front of me, I will pick one of the 3 to use, and then I will place it on my board. After I use that one, then it goes in the discard pile, and it will continue that way unless I run out of all the cards. Then I will shuffle and continue to play. But I think I will be out of cards before that happens. The other important thing to note is everybody gets a monument, only 1 of these special buildings, and you get 2 cards, 2 monument cards. As you use those 2 monument cards that have this symbol here and they're purple on the back, you get something special that's unique to you. So there's a little bit of variability there. In the beginning game, you're suggested to take out 3 cards, and some of them, one of those is and then another one that's a monument, and don't use those. But this is the basic setup that's shown in the rule book. That's what I'm going to play, just to keep it simple. And so here we go. So I'm going to use In fact, I'm just going to use this brick right here, and I'm just going to make my discard pile right next to it for simplicity's sake. And I'm going to try to make a cottage, 4 cottages go around a well. So let's say maybe my well will go here, and I will start there. And as we do that, I'm going to open up my first hot sauce. Let's see here. I actually already have some honey habanero upstairs, but I'm going to open this one and try it. If I haven't had it just on its own. I've had it on like rice and things like that. But if you like hot sauces, I suggest you check out. These are just nice flavor, not a lot to them. At least the ones I've had so far. I haven't had all of them. I've had 3, I guess. But if you like those, I suggest checking out Dragon's Breath hot sauce. He will ship anywhere in the U.S. If I can open this. And no, he didn't sponsor this. He's just a friend. And I wanted to give a shout out to him. So, okay. So I have wood, wheat. I guess I might as well use a wood and build a farm while I'm getting that ready. We'll do that. Do my discard there. Okay. And now we have brick, wood, wheat. Let's continue. And by the way, these buildings can be flipped around however, as long as they're in the correct relationship to one another. So I'm going to use a wheat, and I'm going to place that there so that when I get the last thing there, the glass, cool, then I can build my cottage. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not even going to grab, we know that would be glass, and I'm not even going to do that. By the way, when you fulfill a building, you don't have to build it immediately. You could wait. So I'm going to put, how can I do this? Let's see here. I might already be messing up. It's been a while since I've played this game, but I'm going to build my cute little cottage there. When you build a building, you can either build it immediately or you can wait till later to build it. You just can't use the same resource for 2 separate buildings. So keep that in mind. All right, so we got the honey habanero here, and it is already coming out. Just on a saltine. The only thing I have with me to drink is some coffee, which if anything is going to make the hot sauces worse. So I'll probably be avoiding that. Great flavor. Alright, that's cool. I already knew what that one tasted like though. So, okay. I'd really like to get a well. Actually, I'm going to put that there. Okay. So I'd like to get a well here. So as we start thinking about that, let's take let's get the well built, I guess. We're going to take a wood and place it here. Hopefully we'll see some of that stone. Nope. Okay, that's okay, because we still have to build that farm down here that we started. So I'm going to build this wheat over here. And I won't eat more hot sauce until I figure out another building to build. That's what we'll do. We'll have hot sauce after we build each building. All right, another wheat. Let's keep going on the farm. And, all right. Let's see, glass. Maybe we should start a chapel. Why not? Let's start a chapel. Well, we have a lot of, we have enough for a tavern too. So let's do the tavern. We're gonna start a tavern right here. Oh, sorry. Here, we'll do that. The thing to be aware of is I have more than one building that I'm planning right now. So, and there's a stone, so we'll immediately use that stone and build a well like we wanted to right there. Okay. And, yep, we're going to have to shuffle here a second. Oh, and we finished one. That means we got to open up the next one. So we have our honey habanero, and I'm going to try the garlic reaper. I guess this has some Carolina Reapers on it, maybe? I don't know. It's worth asking Jason later. Well, we'll see how hot this is. I'm going to give this a shake. Okay, so we got our well. We got the wood to finish our farm. Do I want to build the farm right this second? Sure, but let's get a cracker in there. And we'll just do a good dose of hot sauce. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should be scared. If it's garlic reaper, I'm sure my breath will smell great after this. Garlic reaper. And that's hotter. That's definitely hotter. Okay, I'm gonna build my farm in the corner away from things. So the farm is one of these shaped buildings, a nice little one, and we're gonna put it right there in the corner. Woo! That is hot. Oh my goodness. Good job, Jason, but woo, definitely gonna make my nose run. All right, so we wanna get cottage here. We're gonna have to build an L shape in here and here so that we can do that. Something like that. But we've also started this tavern. So maybe we'll try to just finish this tavern since we have the stuff to do it. Woo. I can feel that one. And the coffee won't help me either. So orange brick, and then glass for my. Oh man, I mean that'll be good on some food, but by itself, the taste is very forward in my mouth. So we use the glass so we can build our tavern. I'm gonna put that one in the corner also. Oh, careful not to touch my eyes. Tavern is this nice green building there. All right, and that's gonna go there. Tavern is done. Alrighty, let's see. I gotta shuffle anyway. We'll shuffle. We have stone, glass. We could start on the chapel. That'd be fairly easy to complete. And then, would it be possible to do the theater over there later? No. So where do I want the chapel to go? Maybe if I put the chapel right here, and then later we could put the theater here if possible. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So we'll put the chapel here. Okay, so we're gonna start the chapel, and it's gonna go here-ish for now. Whew. And I definitely haven't had enough hot sauce, so I guess I have to have more hot sauce because we've built 4 buildings and I've only had 2 hot sauce. This next one is mango habanero. Hopefully it's sweet like honey and not just straight up hot. Let's see. Okay. So I'll get that out. We'll do another stone. Nice, and we got the glass. We can finish. We're gonna be able to finish this chapel quickly. So that why did I put that there? That's not good. Hot sauce is messing with me. I meant to put it here. Well, we could still build the chapel this way, and we have the stuff to do it. But that's yeah. Okay, so we can do that. And then we're gonna use the glass, and we won't cheat. We won't see what's coming next. But there's 2 glass, and we're gonna pick all that up so that we can put. That's not the right building. Where's it at? The chapel. Chapel looks like this building with a steeple. Oh, here we go. There. So take that off, and the chapel is gonna go right there. Okay. Chapel is built. All right, mango habanero. Possibly other veggies are in here too. Okay. I guess it just depends on how he decided to cook. Whew. Oh, that's great. That's good. Got a good flavor. It's just slightly sweet. It's a little bit carrot forward. You can taste the carrots in it, but not as hot as the garlic reaper for sure. Garlic reaper was making me sweat. All right, we have brick, and wheat, and so far on here I have not enough cottages. So let's work on my 4 cottages that I wanted to get. So we're gonna start a cottage here with the wheat and hope to see some more glass soon. All right, And, okay. Well, there's wood. All right. And we're going to continue our cottage on the other corner here. Come on, glass, not glass. Okay, that's all right. We could put it in a well here in a second, maybe. So boom, boom, boom. And if we went there, let's do that. Let's use a brick and do another cottage, because we're prepping for another cottage there, hopefully, right? So we're gonna do that. Oh, okay. So the easy thing to build, right, would be to build a well right here so that it's next to two cottages. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna build another well. So we're gonna take, well, okay, so that would go here and here, because we're gonna use those two. And I mean, I guess I should have waited to flip a little bit, but it wouldn't have made a difference. But we are doing a well there. Now we have to do this one that way. Not a big deal, because we can go like this. I'm gonna get this one out of the way just in case we need the spaces. We're gonna do that one there. Build this cottage right over here. Next to this well. Is that where we want it? But that kind of locks that out, doesn't it? So you know what? We're gonna just go. Oh, choices. I think I'm just gonna go. Oh no. Oh, I blocked my shoot. I'm not gonna be able to build my theater. I haven't even thought about my Shrine of the Elder Tree at all. I've hot sauce messed with me. Well, this is gonna be a pretty boring little town. I can go here. I really should have built my my monument early on so I could get that out of the way, but now, so we're gonna go there. Yeah. Okay, so the game is over when you filled your board. You do get negative points for resources that are left over on your board, but that is that. Looks like we're gonna have a very tavern happy town. I think. Did I? Wow. Okay, that's been a lot of wood lately. Okay, so we're gonna have a brick there. Wheat. All right, wheat. Okay, so wheat is going there. Well, it's gonna pop up. I am not counting cards, so I have no idea. Oh, that's ugly. It's just not gonna be useful. So we're getting down to the end of this game. We want to finish a tavern here, so I guess we might as well just shuffle that wheat over to the corner. It's going to be dead weight, but that is my fault. Okay. And flip that over. Okay. Man, we really need some glass to come up next too. Otherwise, it's a problem. Oh, no. Nope. So I guess let's go for another well here. And because then we can get some of that wood out of the way. Oof. Yeah, so we're getting that wood out of the way because we're going to put a wood there and then make that a well there. So these are basically dead squares already, both of those, even though there's nothing there. I'm not going to be able to build something useful. There's glass we need. Okay, that opens up a couple. Man, I really painted myself in a corner here. We could just... Oh, goodness, what do we want to do? If we put another well here and put the cottage here, either way we're going to end up with a dead square. So maybe we put the... I don't think it matters too much at this point. So the cottage is going to go there. Sure, why not? This is not turning out well for me. I mean, I guess I got a lot of wells. Wheat. This is a dead corner already, so we're gonna put a wheat there. No, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna build a well right here, just to get the points out of it. Okay, so we do that. Stone and wood. Okay, stone and wood. Go like that. I pick them up, and we're gonna get a well right there. Okay. And I think that's time for more hot sauce since I'm already screwing this up a little bit. I'm messing this up quite a bit. Next one is bourbon scorpion. I have no idea. No idea. Is scorpion pepper? Maybe. I'm not. I mean, I like hot sauces, but I'm not a huge. I don't know tons about different kinds of peppers. So let's try this one. Bourbon scorpion. It's peppery. I like it. It's good. Not super hot yet. I might try that one again. Okay. Let's do a brick. Try to finish one of these taverns out. And let's do a glass. Yeah, and then we finish the tavern. So there's that. I think the only real choice is where we want another well. I think we want there. So in order to do that, I think we have to put the tavern down here in the corner. Okay. Whew. I like hot sauces, but I'm kind of lightweight, and I'm also I'm gonna eat some more of that one because it was tasty. In terms of I also eating these on a fairly empty stomach, so there's that issue too. Okay. All right, wood, wheat, brick. Let's go with the wood and try to finish out our another well next to a cottage. Ooh, my. And there's the stone we need. Okay, and so stone. We're gonna take that off. And there is a positive point. Everything else is going to be a negative point. Just because how it ended up. I might have been able to do something different. I mean, and that's kind of annoying that there's exactly 3 and there's enough to build one more cottage, which is what we wanted. But I just didn't use the space correctly. Okay, so we're just going to pop those down. And then we'll score up our points. Okay, so I like to, and then we'll do the, what's the flavor one last? I like to laminate my stuff and use sleeves and all that good stuff. So I laminated a scorecard, just make it reusable and use a dry erase marker. All right. So the first thing to score on here is the factory. I did not get any factories, so that is a blank for that. Cottages, 3 points for each that is fed. I did build a farm and I only have 3, so the farm feeds all 3 of those, so I get 9 points there. I have a chapel, 1 for each fed cottage, so that is a 3-point building by itself. And then our next one is the taverns. The taverns score just based on how many there are. There are 2 of them, so I get 5 points for that. For the theater, I did not build that, so that's a null. And the wells, I get 1 point for each adjacent cottage, so this one is worth 2. This one is worth 1, this one is worth 1, this one is worth 1, this one is worth 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on the wells. I did not get my monument, and unused spaces is minus 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's just -1. It's been a while, let me check on that. Yeah, -1 for each one of the empty spaces that I didn't use. Okay, so -4 points. And my total is, let's see, 12, 17, 23 minus 4 is 19. At least I didn't get negative. And yep, so that is the game. The game Tiny Towns.